Hi, in this video I'll be showcasing my last and final update on my Quake solo adventure map. So over the weeks I have been making this solo adventure map on the Quake 1 trench room, and during the development it's been pretty fun. I've been enjoying making my level. Um, and after doing two playtestings and just going over my level, playing it myself, and receiving feedback and criticisms as to how I can improve my game, I think I finished and created a decent game that'll be fun for everyone to play. I will provide a link to my Github page in the description below, so you can go and see the process and development of this level, and if you wish to play this level, it will be provided there as well in my GitHub. So I'm just gonna play through my whole level right now to showcase everything. As you saw, that was a secret. There's a total of technically 4 secrets, or 5 I believe, and I will show all of them. So this first room here is the entrance and the starting, also known as like the starting room of my level. So the theme of my level is meant to be a abandoned castle, and the reason why is because I want to add a bit of like horror into my level. Since some monsters and enemies in Quake do look a bit terrifying, so I wanted to go along with the theme of it. And so we just went upstairs to get a key. We're gonna travel all the way over here. I placed this enemy right here for the purpose of scaring the player, just to jump scare them. So because they're not going to be aware of an enemy waiting for them around the corner. Over here, I cannot go this way due to debris, so we're going to go through the other way. And we found the door that requires a silver key, which is the one we picked up, so let's going to open it. It's going to lead us to 2 bedrooms. The wall being between us has been destroyed. So we're going to go over here. Now, something I'm going to showcase that like no player is going to be aware of is the fact that this door is actually interactive. And there's a golden key. Now this is something that's not required for the player to do. This is more something I just want to do because I like to add secrets, and this is more of an optional pathway. And so this leads into a different pathway that you can take to skip rooms 3, 4, 5 and get to 6 immediately. This is just meant to be like a let's see. So in this room, as you see, this is just meant to be like a giant map in the center of the room. So I'm gonna take these. Gonna head upstairs. Just grab something real quick. There we go. We have more ammunition. So that door is gonna lead us to room 6, which I'm not gonna do that right now. I'm gonna showcase the other rooms. I thought I'd just show this because this is something I've always wanted to add, just to make it more interesting. And so the player has like 2 options. Of course, they're not gonna be aware of it because this is like a secret alternate optional pathway they could take. So we're gonna head down here. Now the player has 2 options. You could try this new shotgun, or they can use the other one and kill them with that explosive barrel. So we're gonna jump over here. Just use a shotgun. There we go. Now we're gonna make it to room 5. This is just some random tree room, and that's just triggering more enemies to come in. There we go. It's a good thing I got the double barrel shotgun, or the way it's called in this game is a super shotgun. So we're gonna get that key to open over here. in our sixth room, which is the Great Hall, which is something that I'm very proud of making because of how detailed I made this room to be, with all these destroyed pillars around this castle. Just so it sticks with the theme of this place being an abandoned place. And then as you see, some of the pillars fell into the water below and it could kill the player. I'm trying to avoid that. We're gonna go over here, kill these enemies. We're gonna pick up more ammunition. We need more ammo. Let's see, I'm doing good with health. I'm gonna go over here. I know it's like a lot of enemies. Oh, but that's the reason why it's going to be a little secret for the player not to know that there's a little rocket launcher waiting for them. And as a reward of finding it and using it, they get tested out with that group of enemies that was waiting over there. So we're gonna go upstairs now. And so we got the Death Knight over here. More enemies waiting for us. I'm gonna save ammunition. Just one hit, kill them. There we go. Now the door from the other room is over here, so the player would come out there and then they'll be greeted with more enemies up here. But they don't know we're coming from the island, so I'm just gonna do this. Get more ammunition. Boom. So if they took this other pathway, they would have just skipped below, which I think would have been fine for me. Just to make it, it makes the optional pathway feel more unique, since it can skip through a lot of enemies. Although there is a risk if you do skip the other pathway, you will not get all the weapons. That is if you're merely focusing on wanting to complete this level fast, just quickly. So we're gonna go over here. This is another pathway. We're gonna go over here because there's another weapon. It's gonna be helpful for us at the end. There we go. We got the thunder gun, so we're gonna go head back to the main pathway. So here I just wanted to make it feel unique to have like 3 little halls at each one has like a Death Knight waiting, and then after going through all those 3 difficult enemies, they're rewarded with a really powerful weapon. So we're gonna go over here. I'm just gonna take care of him. He's done for. Close range area, so we're just gonna use a shotgun. There we go. These guys are pretty weak as well. Get more ammunition over here. Should be good. Alright. And here we are in the center of the room. There's a lava around it. Just a nail gun. We're gonna go over here. There we go. Get more ammunition. There we go. Just gonna get more health packs. And so, if I were to be playing this for the first time and I'm not aware of how the level was designed, I would just go over here. It says I need a silver key. Oh, the silver key's up there. So I gotta go to the library first. Gotta get rid of these knights. After getting rid of these knights, I'm gonna head upstairs. There's more. I hear another one, so I'm just gonna have the nail gun ready. Don't know where he went. Oh, there he is. There we go. We're gonna head this way. And we're going to what looks like a room of cells. Let's get rid of these. Now, with this room, I wanted to make it feel like, I wanted to scare the player a bit, because if they were to take a look at these jail cells, they'll notice that, like, some of them have some disturbing, like, textures on them, like hanging bodies, like some of them brutally like split in half, or some of their limbs have been ripped apart. Just some added sense of like horror. That's a weird. I hear another enemy. Oh, here we go. So gonna use a nail gun. Okay, we're low on ammunition on the nail gun, so I'm just gonna stick with the shotgun. Come over here. Got more enemies waiting for us. Some health packs. Can I pick up the shield? Alright, we're made it to the boss room, so use all the ammunition I got. I'm going to purposefully use the weaker. Oh, there we go. I was hoping he was going to last a little bit longer, so I guess we didn't need the lightning gun. Now this requires a gold key, and as you see, there's nothing around it. That is, if you were to go over here, press this button on the throne, and then surprise, surprise, there's a gold key down here. So we're gonna take that, open this door, and as you can see, there's a portal and a long corridor to a door over there. So, oh, nope, the game ends. There you go. So I'm just gonna hit kill, restart the level. And so, so we saw the gameplay. I'm going to quickly show the trench room real quick, just so we can see it in the editor. So as you can see over here, there's like a lot of lighting objects I had to use, mainly because I wanted these to be lanterns. And I always like to add a sense of realism into my levels, just to make the player feel immersed into the game and feel as if they're inside the game in some way. Make the player believe that, like, oh, they're the one traveling around this castle. You know, they're seeing that there's a lot of lanterns placed around. That there's a lot of crate boxes. It seems as if, like, I don't know, a group of soldiers decided to take base inside of this castle. Which is like what kind of like the story is that like the story is like strange readings inside of this abandoned castle, and so you're like taking a look inside, you're noticing looks like some soldiers went inside and just made this castle their base. They took a lot of supplies, a lot of ammunition, a lot of weapons and armor, but then the further they progress into the level, they notice that there's some hellish creatures around. There's a big portal over here. It's producing a lot of light. So this is a source into the entrance to the secret room. It's not technically like a secret room, but it's meant to be like a secret room in the story. As this was something that like the king that used to live in this castle knew, and no one else knows, so that's why it's technically a secret. But like, as a secret to find in the game, it's not really a secret. So yeah, and then the main source of like the strange energy you're trying to find is all the way over here, this portal. And I thought I'd do something a little unique. I don't think every Quake level has, and that is like this corridor with a door at the end. It's meant to tease like, oh, okay, if I go over here, I'm gonna be traveling to a new area. But no, the game ends like that. So it's kind of like a tease to the player, like, oh, like there's more to this level, there's more to this story. So hopefully that makes the player like theorize like what that means. Because like there's some hidden messages behind some parts of my level that like hopefully the player will understand. Merely because like I'm not trying to just immediately like throw it right in their face, throw the answer right in their face. You know, they have to, you know, brainstorm, theorize, and think about what this level is, what this level is about, what is the meaning behind some of the things going on in the game. So yeah. So this was just my review showing my Quake solo adventure level in an abandoned castle. It was pretty fun. I enjoyed making this level, and I'm glad some people got to play test it and gave me some criticisms to help improve the level better, because I want people to be able to enjoy this level for fun. So yeah.